Here is Keeping Wera. And now let's go to our blue player.
There he is.
Terran at the top. Using the ID HopeTorture.
His opponent hopes he's going to win, and he tortures him to death. It's a very fitting name.
HopeTorture, man.
Yeah.
That's the name he's going to be stuck with on Battle.net for life.
Yeah, hopefully at some point people can change IDs on Battle.net so that people who start out smurfing don't have to get known as this for the rest of his life, especially when you built a career around Into the Rainbow. Probe going up pretty quick. Deciding he didn't like that side.
I know, he's going to take a little view over here. This is always smart. Always go by these Xel'Naga watchtowers, by the way, guys. And this is actually the same scout pattern that I do with Protoss. I actually go by both Xel'Naga watchtowers. Yeah, because if they send out any early workers, I see it always.
Oh, no, yeah. I used to do that all the time as Zerg until people figured out that you can force Zerg into going speed every game first. So when you go speed every game first, you don't really need to scout because you're just doing that to stop whatever craziness they're going to throw at you.
That's very true. More probes on the way. What do these guys have in store for us? I think this is a map where Protoss can do some deadly stuff with the Colossus. However, you know, there's a lot of stuff that Rainbow can do before the Colossus gets out.
Absolutely. You know, he can scout with the Reaper so easily. He's definitely going to know what's going on if he makes a Reaper. And at the same time, there's just so many cliffs to abuse. If he gets Medivacs, like, where are you going to actually expand to that he can't drop on top and hit your probes? Nowhere, Tasteless.
Nowhere.
Nowhere.
As you can see, probe on the move again.
And that's kind of a funny difference from StarCraft 1 to StarCraft 2 Terran versus Protoss. As Terran, oftentimes you can abuse the mobility of Protoss, which was basically the entirety of PvT in StarCraft 1.
Right, right. Terran was the strong, heavy damage dealing army that was slow. Protoss was agile.
Terran stayed the same except for the slow part.
Here's the gateway with Simon X Corps. Nothing too interesting yet. We haven't really even shown what these guys have in store. Looks like he's storing up some charges. Maybe get Warp Gate out a little bit faster.
Yeah, I think so. Oh, never mind.
Gotta get a Stalker out.
Wants to get a Stalker out super fast. And that's a good idea. You know, a lot of times people will make a Reaper on this map.
Yeah.
And you want that Stalker so you don't lose too many probes.
We see a Marauder first.
But that second, well, no, it's a factory actually, so. Factory being built, and a second gas being gotten by Terran, and a Reaper being made. There's that Reaper. I love that Reaper on this map. It's so great for scouting.
You know, the Reaper, I swear to God, has the same voice as that guy from House.
Really?
I swear to God.
I play almost 100% the Korean version, so I actually don't know what his voice is.
You play the English version. I played the English version when I was playing the campaign.
Yeah.
Which is awesome, by the way. Campaign is so fun. Yeah, the Reaper just sounds like the guy from House. Can't get over it. Okay, Stalker heading towards him. He gets a bunker up, and the Reaper sneaking around the side here.
Stalker has to run away. Meanwhile, the Reaper making a beeline to the Protoss base. And he's going to be able to scout whatever is going on.
Could even get some probes.
Yeah, definitely.
Sentry is going out.
He could get a Sentry and some probes.
He could assassinate the Sentry right when it comes out.
That Stalker in the wrong place at the wrong time, but no.
Why is he just sitting there? Here we go.
Nice. Going after some probes. And the Sentry in hot pursuit. I don't know if I do that. It is a light unit the Reaper can take out very, very fast.
Oh, nice. Force field.
Yeah, it doesn't do any of that. And I don't even know if he scouted. Did he scout that?
No, he never saw this.
He did not see that. So, did not see the Robo. Has no idea what's going on.
He's actually got two bunkers. You can see he's concerned about a 4-gauge.
Yeah, you know, everything was blocked, but actually those bunkers are pretty much the least useful thing in the world right now.
Banshees on the way too here. Banshees are pretty good.
Yeah, they're okay.
Banshees actually can deal damage so quickly, it's insane.
Yeah. And you know, if you don't have detection when they come, you lose so many probes. It's like the DT from StarCraft 1, really.
It's crazy.
Terran gonna feed Protoss some of his own medicine, man.
It's gonna be scarier if the Banshee actually shot DTs out of it.
They like a Broodlord, but with DTs. Oh my, that would be wild.
God, that would be terrifying. He has the Observer. He sees what's coming his way.
Very nice.
So much better scouting here from keeping Wera.
You know, when you scout that Banshee, you can suddenly counter it very, very hard. And, you know, all of a sudden that Banshee build doesn't look so hot. You don't do a lot of damage to that Banshee. It costs you so much to get that Banshee out with the cloak. But keeping Wera, look at this, getting plenty of Stalkers as the Observer. No problem, Bob.
And here we have the Observer again going back here. So these guys are both one basing pretty heavily. Looks like he almost made a Forge, but no, he's going to get a Stargate. The Robotics Bay down here.
Now, if you remember, last time we saw Protoss go like every tech at once, which he's not doing quite yet, but if you make too many techs off one base, you might not have enough units to stop whatever push is coming.
Yeah, it's true.
You gotta be careful about that.
Here's the Cloaked Banshee. He is going to spot the Phoenix as well. And starting to get probes. Very nice. Already getting a lot of kills. The Observer's on the way, but he's going to
Will he get out of there?
Oh!
Wow, those Stalkers remind me of Dragoons of Starcraft 1.
They are pretty similar. I don't know if you should be doing this.
Yeah,
that was
actually a horrible
God.
idea. But the Observer goes the wrong way. That's okay. This Banshee will eventually run out of energy. Just follow it with that Phoenix.
He's going to get it. By the way, expansion's up here. Let's see if he does get the Banshee. Uh-oh. Only 10 more seconds left. Oh, no.
Imagine knowing your cloak is about to wear off and there's a Phoenix right outside your door and you're already on fire and stuff.
Oh! Get some. That
That's
would suck.
Man.
That'd be a terrible way to go.
Hope your cell phone
be having
works.
like a panic attack inside the Banshee. I got my paper bag up in my mouth. I'm like, I don't want to go
Drop
down
the
this.
oxygen masks. Turn on your cell phone on the airplane and say goodbye to your family. I like this unit composition. A lot of Marines, a Marauder, nice. That Raven. The Raven's so good early game against Protoss. Using that point defense drone can just be completely game-changing. And I love the expansion he took, by the way. That's
he does have Phoenix over here in the main. He's going to pick up any mules. Does not look like he will.
You know, the Marines, they protect that Banshee, they protect that Raven, and they do 6 DPS.
It's quite impressive.
Yeah, I really like the unit composition we're seeing here. But Colossus is coming out. Perfect tech switch right now.
Yep.
Got to go Colossus to deal with those Marines. Otherwise, the Banshees will eat them up because the Phoenixes won't be able to hit them.
He's got 3 Phoenixes out. He's just continuing to scout. Is he going to grab a mule? That's what I kind of anticipated he would do. He's not.
Marines too close there.
Yeah.
Cannot risk losing a Phoenix right now. Every unit is so important. He's keeping them alive. See? Nice command center there as well. Good place to expand. Pretty safe overall. You know, that natural base can just be harassed in so many ways.
Uh-oh. Another Banshee out. He's cloaked.
It's interesting that he flies him out cloaked to try to get past the ever-patrolling Phoenix.
He might be trying to just do some scouting instead of damage.
Could be worth it, too. You know, scanning with a mule costs so much money.
I know.
There's a cannon going up. Going to kill this cannon.
Nope. He knows that it's out. Phoenixes are returning back home.
And he's going to be able to see all the tech of the Protoss finally.
He just tried to run away the Colossus. He doesn't want him to see how many Colossus he has.
He's accepted that Banshee's going down. He had shift-clicked it on the probes to kill as many as possible so that he could go back to his base and not worry about it.
More barracks here. Staying very bio-heavy. Now, this is going to be tough because, of course, the Colossus can run over areas like this. He can run up stuff like that, go up into your base like that. So
I bet he wishes he had that Banshee. Banshees, of course, as well as Vikings, pretty decent against that Colossus unit.
Yeah, and that's why he got those few Phoenixes. So I don't know if Into the Rainbow is going to be in good shape this time around.
Yeah, this could be a very, very hard battle, but it looks like he wants to break out here as well. Protoss at the same time. Protoss is going to be like, okay, go ahead. I have Colossus. And he runs away from it. So I guess he didn't really want to break out those rocks. He only wanted to do it because his opponent was doing it. Very nice harassment here by the Colossus. What are you supposed to do against this? This is very, very hard with the unit.
Here he comes!
Nice! Right here. He's targeting with the Colossus. The wrong thing here. And look at this. That Colossus not being microed back in time. Running forward. Can he remove all these units?
Oh my God! Nice play He wipes it out. Whoa.
Wow. Keeping Wera was not paying attention there. He had targeted the Colossi on the command center, and then he didn't micro them back. His units almost none during that battle. Good moves by Into the Rainbow.
You know what's funny is that if he had 1 or 2 more good Colossus shots, the game would have looked very different.
Definitely, definitely.
Uh-oh.
And if we take a look at the resource tab real quick, not very good macro here from Keeping Wera. Got over 1,000 minerals right now. He's about 40 supply behind. He's in for some tough times.
Here he goes. He stimps. He's committed.
And here we go. There's a Colossus in there. And he just targets it. It never gets run back. Gets totally owned. And that looks like that's about it, man. These Rainbow games are the most one-sided games in the whole tournament.
This is unbelievable. Rainbow going to move on to the round of 16 easily. Next goes down GG. Oh my God.
Wow. Totally owned. But I felt like Keeping Wera, you know, he had a really good unit composition overall. It's too bad that he really, and we see he's very unhappy with that.
Crushing defeat.
Extremely unhappy with that. Too bad. You know, he's a good player, definitely. He's had good unit compositions,
yeah.
But Into the Rainbow is pretty monstrous.
You know, I've seen so much more passion in the faces of these players after the games than I ever saw doing the GOMTV Classic.
Yeah, StarCraft 1 pro gamers, StarCraft 2 pro gamers, definitely different levels of emotion there.
Yeah.
They're really bearing it a lot more here.
Yeah.
A lot less in StarCraft 1, so I don't know. It's definitely an accurate observation.
It's true, man. Yeah. And Into the Rainbow is such a baller. I don't know about his ID, though, HopeTorture. But if you look, he made it to the round of 16. He could get to the round of 8. I don't know how far he's going to go because we don't know much about this guy. You know, as far as his training habits, we don't. You know, he's keeping it all kind of private. But
yeah, I'm gonna have to ask him that.
Go pull him aside after the interview, put him up against the wall, do some Batman stuff. Swear
he doesn't speak English.
So. He has no idea what I'm doing.
He just gets really scared.
Giant white guy
doesn't come back for the round of 16 because he's scared.
But he's such a mystery player. Really, he is. Like it's really interesting to see him here because we didn't even know he was going to be here the starting day of round of 64. And I'm like, oh my God, this guy actually could. He's like another favorite.
Yeah.
I mean, assuming
he definitely is another favorite.
He's beating Colossus with infantry. It's pretty cool. We're going to close this out, guys. We'll be back in a minute.